increased demand on capital, when the capital market is not deep enough to provide this liquidity in the hands of banks. And so we end up having a bank with a very high liquidity ratio, but is unable to lend because of capital issues and so on. In addition to that, cost of lending cannot come down significantly as we wish it should. And I'll explain this. You have 75% of public sector funds sterilized in non-earning assets with central bank and local funds. In addition to that, you put 15%, sorry, you put 30% of the same fund. So don't forget that you're taking 75%. In addition to that, 30% of that same fund, so 15% of that same fund is put in cash reserve in bank overall at zero interest. From my computation, between 55 and 60% of bank deposits are not available for lending to the public because 75% of all sector funds are held in cash reserve department, 15% of total deposits are held in cash reserve department. In addition to that, 30% of total deposits are also held in liquid assets as fixed deposits. What we have yet is only between 45 and 55% of total deposit is available for lending to the public. And yet banks have to recover the cost of this deposit from those activities. So we've got to think back and say, do we want policies that will create employment and drive the recession of the economy, or we want to continue to fight exchange rates? As a bank, we've always said that this is a good opportunity for me to make one point. Measuring the activities of banks or the performances of banks should not necessarily be limited to how much profit a bank has made. A first bank, no matter how attractive the transaction is, if it cannot go through a test of close scrutiny in terms of accountability, responsiveness, and so on, we don't touch it. Unfortunately, those transactions being handled by some other banks. So we have to come together as a community, to make sure that there are no incentives. Unfortunately also, those who partake in these acts never get caught. When they get caught, if they get caught, what happens to them? If there is no punishment for a crime that is committed, or the punishment gets watered down by the end, it's inducement for people to continue to do it. In first bank, I can confirm to you that it's not about how much profit we make. We walk away from transactions that do not fit very well into our culture level. And at the board level, at management level, you are on your own. We've had instances where we handed over staff on one or two occasions directly to the EFCC, directly to the police, because you don't condone it. Every system has one or two bad eggs, and you can't rule that out. However, as an institution, we have rules to punish those who are negligent. That's what we need to make sure is endemic in the system and permeate the entire system, both private sector and the public sector. And lastly, let me say this. Until we have a social security system that ensures that we don't also just work for today. Because today, if you are in employment, public service, you are responsible for taking care of yourself when you are out of job. And that's the reason why people run into acquiring so much more than they need to do, because the state is not there to take care of them when they are out of job. It's a major problem.